we go. Now we're cooking. Sorry about that. How are you today? Doing great, man. Which one is your Discord? It's in the bio, Kayla. It's in the bio. And if the link doesn't work in the Discord, you gotta, or in TikTok, you gotta copy the link and paste it in your browser. Looking for sales? I'm not looking for anything right now. There are orders down into the 60s here, but I'm not looking for anything. There is no PMI news today. You might be looking at a different country, but there is no. We have no red folder news today. Oh shit! Am I tripping? When did that get put on there? That wasn't on there this morning or on Sunday. Sorry about that. You're right. 9:45. Where did that come from? I did say that in the video. Dude, I'm tripping, dude. I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. You are 100% right, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry, man. I got so much on my mind, dude. I'm so sorry. I apologize. What am I thinking for it? I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I'm gonna be flat when the news comes out. I'm so sorry. Sitting here tripping, dude. How much does your Discord cost? It's free. 100% free. Bro, you got a nice face. For real, movies better than trading. Appreciate that. Yo, yo. Matthew 7:8. Do have orders down in the 60s here that I think are getting ready to get popped really quick. Your crib's nice. Appreciate it, man. It's just a little studio apartment. Appreciate that, though. Alex, copy it and paste it into your browser rather than doing it through TikTok. See if that works. Yeah, it's selling hard here. Damn, down into the 40s. Matthew, would you say Matthew 7:8? For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks, the door will be opened. I like that. Amen. Do you use Lucid? Yeah, I do. Finally got my TPS stop loss set up properly on TradeMate. There you go. Took any trades yesterday? I did. Took several. Took 2. Ryan, what's up, man? Coop, what's up? I'm actually going to do, once we hit 20,000, I'm going to make a video on this later. When we hit 20,000 followers, I think I'm going to give away 4 Lucid accounts. 2 of them are Flex accounts. 2 of them are Pro accounts. They're all 50K accounts. And then I think I'm going to give away 2 or 3 150K TPT accounts. In order to qualify, you'll have to be following me here on TikTok, also on YouTube, Instagram, and you'll have to be in the Discord because I'm going to do the giveaway in the Discord. I do use VWAP, yeah. Buffy, what's up, man? Got cooked yesterday? That's not good. Sorry to hear that. Do you not like Top Step? I don't. I'm not a fan of having to use their trading platform. I like using TradingView and Tradeovate. This might go all the way down to Asia here. Oh, ES just took Asia. And Q might leave it behind. What do you mean, Alex? Is this in queue? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it is. I mean, I feel Top Step has glitches. Sweep London lows, hoping for reversal longs. Nice. Good morning. Good morning. What it do? I got off at 8:30 after making money off the first move. Still going down. Yeah. ES took that Asia low. NQ left it behind. No, I don't think that's bad. If you're cooking Bez, that's not bad. We bullish today? Why are you taking shorts? Who? Okay, dude. Who's in? Where do you see a trade that I'm in? And also, establishing a bias like that is the market hasn't even opened. One hasn't told you what it wants to do. We've been selling off since 6 a.m. I would agree with you that news and sentiment out of Iran and the things that have been going on there would indicate you would think price would go up, given the fact that the oil price is going down. But establishing a bias like that and then making a statement like what you're saying is not. It's indicative of your naivete and how new you are to trading. Like, do you show your strategy and profit here and your entries on live? I do all the above. Yeah, I think that's Bez. I think there's nothing wrong with that, man. Jeff, what's up? S&T on those lows. Yeah, ES took those lows. NQ might leave them behind. Lazarus saying hi. Edge, what's up, man? Morning's going great. Lazarus. Prototype on the indicator soon. I don't. It's so like root. Like it's so like. I feel like rough around the edges is the nicest way I could put that. I don't want to be hard on myself because this is like the first time I've ever coded. What's up, boss man? What is your thought on what the market will do this morning? I have no idea, man. Iran saying, everybody was second guessing Trump yesterday, saying that he was BSing about being in talks with them about a ceasefire. They were thinking that he was making that up. Apparently, Iran, they tweeted today that they are in fact in talks, and they have left Israel out of the conversation, which I think will actually allow things to get done more efficiently. So I would imagine if that news is true, that would potentially cause oil prices to go down. And if oil prices go down, which they're not doing right now, if they do go down, I think NQ and ES will go up. But that's all unpredictable. Right now we're dumping. We could make up the rest of this move from yesterday. Retrace back down lower there. Coming here for the advice, but stay for Lazarus. That's fine, man. He needs the company. He needs the fans. He's a good dude. Done for the day, but good luck. And everyone else, hope you all catch something nice. Appreciate that, man. It's not a pair. It's the ticker for it is CL1 exclamation mark. CL1 exclamation mark is the ticker for oil. Excuse me. I just read one stuff. I thought that was a good one that somebody sent me. It was Matthew 7:8. Matthew 7:8, for everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Yeah, CL1 and exclamation mark. NBT, what's up, man? I'm not sure what PMI will do. We'll just have to find out. Smelling salts, I've thought about that. Probably healthier for you than pounding caffeine all the time. Man, always love the vibe. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. About the Kappa E93M3. That's sick. What color? Eden, what's up, dude? Put on some chill music here. I posted a video on my TikTok. It's pinned at the top if you're interested in how to trade, what to trade. I use prop firms right now, but if you're looking, Jenny, to trade personal capital, which I don't recommend doing unless you've been milking prop firms for a while. If you're looking for a broker for futures, AMP is a good one, AMP. That's what I trade personal capital in that. OGK, what's up, man? Clear Edge is another good one. Is it Clear Edge? Yeah, Clear Edge. Well, you use copy trade, trade sinker. When we try out the new layout for Bookmap, I haven't seen it. Know nothing about it. I sent them an email about some stuff last night. I'm hoping they'll get back to me. I sent it to I have a person that I work with over there. There's a couple of different things I'm trying to get them to make changes with. What time frame do you use? This is the 5 minute right here, but once I get it close to getting into a trade, I usually drop down to a lower time. I bounce around. I like to see the 15, the 5, the 1. I have had a great month. Win rate is only in like the 60 percentile range, like 65, 66. Profit factor is like 2.8 right now or something like that. Total P&L for the month is pretty nice. Oh, daggum. I want to try it out. I think Thursday, instead of trying to trade and stream, I might just pop in because I don't usually, when school's going on, like we just got back from spring break, I don't stream on Thursdays because I have an 8 a.m. class. But I think after class, I might pop in here just for a second to show you guys the layout to see what you think. And if you guys like it, then I'll use it for going into next week. But literally, it's like sideways. So it's like, by default, it'll be sideways. So like you'll have my little picture in the bottom left corner, then Bookmap. If you go to, it'll be the same layout that you see right now on YouTube. Like if you go to my YouTube, you'll see that exact layout. That's what it'll be. Had to search for your live. Dan, bro, talk about shadow ban with TikTok. Didn't get notification or anything. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why they're messing with me, man. Hugo, what's up, dude? You think swing trading is more profitable than day trading? Not necessarily. It's probably a good way to hedge your losses. But I would do options rather than swing trading futures. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Aaron. Taking a 50K eval trade today. Nice, Zach. Very nice. Yeah, I'm using what's it called? Claw or something that's supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be automated, Mohammed, and it's like unless I go in there and like tell it to do it every morning, it won't. It's supposed to be fully automated, do it completely on its own. But unless I go in there and do it, it's not fully automated. Yeah, I would agree with you, Everett. Matthew, what's up, man? Yeah, Slizzy. That would be the layout that I would use for TikTok, so that you guys could get the book map in there as well. Because a lot of people are always asking to see the book map, and I got to switch back and forth. I feel like that if I could have that constantly over there on TikTok, it'd be beneficial. That's a good question. Actually, Mohammed, I hadn't thought about that. I might be able to code it so that it can do that. I just wish it would just post it. It's supposed to post it at 8 a.m. every morning. No, there is, Andrew. It's over there. It's live right now. Is that what it does to you, Warrior? The days that you can't trade it, it plays out. Yeah, I did all that. I added the role, gave it access. I followed all the steps, but I think it's something inside of it. It's called Claude or something. Claude bot. Eli, what's up? I think PMI will affect us today. We'll see. There's no telling. Add a member role to be able to. Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay. Well, it's not. I don't request it through the Discord. I have to go into the Claude bot, which is a terminal inside of. Like it's kind of complicated to explain, but I go into a terminal, and then I go into Claude bot, and then I basically give it the command to post. Make sure you're journaling, Gabe. If you have a proven strategy that works, it's most likely boiling down to your psychology. You need to fix your psychology, and the easiest or the one of the most effective ways to do that is to journal so that you can identify exactly where you're going wrong. And if you're journaling properly, that's how you identify it. You got to be journaling how you're feeling, what your emotions are, all that kind of stuff, and then you can identify what the problem is and fix it. That's what I would recommend. Sizing down does help. SMT with ES sweeping London low or Asia low. Yep. What's up, Sheev? How's it going, man? India. Yep. We got 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. I will trade today. There's a setup. still think NQ is going to come down here and take out this low, but I could be wrong. Weekend was good, man. If I pass an Alpha Futures 0 account, do I still have to pay monthly? I think you have to pay a one-time activation fee, corrupt. It's not monthly. How many indicators would you say you have active once on TradingView? One. VWAP. Yes, this is NQ. Might be a stupid question. I'm still kind of new, but what do you mean by options rather than swing trading? Options are a whole different category of trading. Swing trading options is different than swing trading futures. Now, if I'm just starting, should I start with VOO or QQQ? You're talking about, those are like things to invest in long term, man. That's not day trade. I wouldn't be day trading those. I have a video counter on my page. If you're new to this, about exactly how I would get started if I was starting over, to do it the most cost effective way and to do it so that I'm not wasting time. I would definitely check that video out. Took a pre-market dub. I'm gone. There you go. Got a C-step event in early April. The document, I can tell you. I got an email that I haven't read yet. It's not from him. It's a general C-step email, but I'll be here. Just a tour type of thing, like the usual semester tour or whatever, once a semester. You like the orb strat? I think it's effective. I have this indicator now that is supposed to mark out. Hang on. Settings changed on it. Fix these settings. So that's the opening range for the 15 right there. So if you're trading that, there's your mark out for you. So there's a lot of people in here that do trade that. I think this is getting ready to break loose to the downside here to take out those lows. Yeah, this indicator should have a midpoint there. I think it's basically right where that VWAP is at 24,360. Full port short, quick scalp. Is there a lot of orders at 66.20? No. There are orders above on ES, but not at 66.20. Maybe NQ will leave Asia behind. There's open. Stuck up on that station. A lot of orders up to the VWAP at 24,330. I know. Yeah, just be patient. I'm not looking for anything at the moment, man. I'm trying to get a good read on the book map here. Currently, I don't have one. This playlist is terrible. What is this? Please unblock me from Discord. If I blocked you, it was for a reason, man. I very rarely block anyone. Yeah, not a bad move, Tommy. I can't get a read on this. Probably not blocked. Have you ever even been in there? You're probably not blocked. If you've never been in there, open the link in outside of TikTok. Copy the link and open it in a browser. Looks like there's a ton of orders above us here. I'll show you what I'm seeing on the book map. It's hard to read. There's a ton of orders above us here on ES. A ton of orders lower on NQ. So this is why it's kind of hard to figure out what this wants to do. I would think we want to take those lows, but as soon as if I were to jump into a short here to go to that Asia low, it's going to do what it's doing right now and just give a strong pullback. So it's kind of hard to read. Best to just sit on your hands at times like these. No, it's not unusual. It's not unusual when there's uncertainty. I think there's a lot of uncertainty at this very moment. I really think these lows on NQ want to get popped, but it's hard to tell. With all those orders above us on the ES, got more flashing down here now, but it's just hard to tell. See, now we're getting this strong pullback here, so. I mean, look how lit up we are down low there. We'll see. We'll see. Look at that. There we go. Come on. Do something. There we go. I thought those orders wanted to get taken. Is that a monthly gap you have marked below? I don't have anything marked below, just that Asia low. I think we're trying to make up part of this move from yesterday. Or we could just sweep that Asia low and turn around. We'll see. Dumping. Strong recovery off the sweep there. God, I'm so ready for school to be over with, man. Fucking annoying. Getting all these texts and emails. Use peptides? I do not, no. Red folder in 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. There you go, Ryan. Very nice, man. Salutations, what up? Trade full time, I do. Trading the orb, Alejandro. Do I sell a course? I do not. I don't sell anything. Yeah, red folder here at 9:45 Eastern. So you got 1 minute and 15 seconds. Yeah, if it's been swept, I just leave it there so we can remember what was swept, what's going on, just for reference. I bought your course last night. I haven't received the link yet. Yeah. That's somebody in Zimbabwe or something. They got you good. I know what I need. Nigerian prince. 5 seconds. Just watch somebody quit trading. That sucks. It's hard, man. Bats are so big I thought he flew away. Appreciate that, man. Mixed PMI here. Manufacturing was up, services were down. Not by a lot, though. A lot of liquidity just came in above us here on NQ. What would you say is the hardest part about learning how to trade? Mastering your psychology. 100%. David, what's up, man? Yeah, mastering your psychology. That's the make or break for every trader. Ballas, you don't have to pay me for the course, man. You just make me some tacos. We'll be good. Or a breakfast burrito. A lot of liquidity above us here. How often you go to the gym? Every day. Let's get a trade here. Come on. Give me something to work with. I don't have a bias, Nando. They're indicators for live pending orders. Bookmap's the only thing I would recommend for that, man. I really think this is about to dump. But I've been wrong before, and I could easily be wrong again. I don't know how this isn't just dumping down. There it is. Just massive, violent sweep on Bookmap there. Just aggressive. Just past the funded. There you go. I just got hit with the most strong hunger all of a sudden. I feel like I could eat a cow. What strategy are you using? I like to trade order flow momentum combined with ICT. Did you trade yesterday? I did. $500 away from 20,000 guys on TikTok followers. I broke my rules just to get a green day. Feel like crap now. That happens, man. It's definitely put yourself in timeout, though. Where are you from? United States, North Carolina specifically. I did. I won. I was up 11 grand yesterday. It was a solid day. A lot of orders up to 24,200 here. Yeah, manually locked out. Tell us your full address. Even if I did, you wouldn't be able to find me. Yesterday was crazy. Made like 3K. There you go, man. That's awesome. It's a big day. I appreciate that, Kenny. I manually locked out. Yeah, that's smart. I love that manual lockout that they have on there now. What chart is this? This is NASDAQ futures. No, Zach, I'm also on the tube. Yeah, Jacksonville's that area is where I just moved from, Slizzy. You know where Emerald Isle is? Right there, up the road, 30 minutes from you in Jacksonville. Golly, it's got a cramp in my neck. I'm half convinced Christian lives in a retirement community. That's funny you say that, man, because I honestly would not be opposed to that. Dude, those guys got it made. They got people doing their laundry for them. They got meals made for them. People cleaning their rooms. I mean, I already watch Jeopardy. The only TV I really watch right now, like during the days, I watch Jeopardy while I eat. It's my favorite show. I feel like I'd fit in. I love playing cards. I would love to live in a retirement community. Yeah, bro, went to Emerald Isle quite a few times. Yeah, that's where I just moved from. My family's not military now. Nope. I do have some uncles that are in the military, but they're not stationed there. Why are you spamming that, dude? Who charges 10K per month? Mike is nice. I appreciate that. Do you like football? Not necessarily, dude. Hockey's my sport. I grew up playing baseball and watching baseball a lot. Now I really like hockey. Oh yeah. The retirement communities, dude, they're so expensive. It's crazy. That's the business I need to get into. You got to think of their insurance and everything, though. Their overhead's got to be astronomical. What's your typical target for each account? I don't necessarily have that unless there's a consistency rule. Like Apex has that 50% consistency rule. You know, if I'm taking 500 or 600 to 1,000 per account a day, I'm very pleased with that. Look at that, nice sweep there above. Do you pray every morning? I do. Every single morning. Either right when I get up or when I'm taking a shower. I feel like the shower is the best place to really, I don't know, for me at least. Is there a way to use the same face cam for YouTube and TikTok? Your cam on TikTok looks way better. Kenny, there is, if I were to change the layout of TikTok, and that's what I've been talking about doing. If I can try that layout out that I've been thinking about doing and people like it, it's not too like jumbled looking on TikTok, then I can use the same cam and it would definitely be better. But for right now, I have to use 2 different streaming platforms. It won't let me use the same camera for both feeds. Love seeing Price rip to TP right after I get stomped out. That's so annoying. Anything down there on Bookmap? Not a whole lot. Not on NQ. Yep, there's 6570. There's 1,000. There's 1,100 orders on ES at 6570. A lot of orders flashing above though. We just bounced off the VWAP, the VWAP that's anchored for the 930 open. Guys, I passed my 50K Apex. What are the next steps to get funded? You got to wait until the market closes and your account balance settles. They tally everything. Then you're going to get an email that you passed, and you'll pay an activation fee, and then you'll have a funded account. Congratulations. Only use Bookmap, Alejandro. Just Bookmap. Yeah, we need oil to dump. Only because of Jesus, I love that. Up 800 for the day. Love the Bookmap. There you go, Nando. Bookmap is key, man. Some people clown on it because they've never actually looked into it and used it. But once you get good at it, you start figuring out how to utilize it. It's crazy how much it can help. Feels good after blowing the account last week. There you go. Is Bookmap a monthly subscription? It can either be monthly or you can pay a lifetime, or you might even be able to pay for a year. There's different ways. I pay the monthly right now. I need to go ahead and just get the lifetime. What is Bookmap? This is Bookmap. It's level 2 data. It's level 2 data software. I don't have Telegram. Just made 300. I'm done for the day. There you go, man. That's awesome. Dallas. Yeah, right here in the lives, man. That's where we can connect. where we are right now. I don't trade the other sessions, Ryan. Barclay, what's up, man? Very nice, man. Smart move, Matthew. If you don't see your setup, just call it. Pays off in the long run to do that. You didn't miss anything. All right, Aaron, have a good one, man. Dude, I got a king, something in my neck is freaking hurting. Got a short entry at 24, 248. We'll have a massive sell-off. If we start trading above that VWAP, I'd be careful. Appreciate that, man. I haven't taken a trade yet. Appreciate that, Tiger. Palace. Nah, that's what I need, man. Yeah, Bookmap is a cheat code, man. Appreciate the response. Yeah, man. Of course. Would it go higher if it tried lower and failed? We'll see. There are orders up to the 60s, mid 60s here. Not a lot below us at all, but this VWAP's acting as a level of resistance at the moment, so I'd want to see trades above that. Yeah, I can show you, yes. The blue is, for some reason, this indicator starts that VWAP at 8 a.m. They consider that the New York Open or start of the New York session. This other one is anchored for the 6 p.m. Open, I believe. Or no, that's the high of day, VWAP, high of day. It's supposed to be the 6 p.m., but that's the high of day. Start of day, that's what I wanted. Here we go. I'm gonna turn the high of day off and then have the start of day on. So that black line that you're getting ready to see, that black line is the 6 p.m. It's supposed to be the 6 p.m. VWAP. Yeah, 6 p.m. Oh, that's what this indicator does. Starting to get a little move up above the VWAP here. Bunch of orders just got taken. No, it's not leaving without you, Dakota. You want confirmation here that you want to trade above this VWAP. You don't want to get into a long here and then get screwed because it rejects off of it. It's tough. Yeah. Appreciate that, AK. I want to see this stay above that VWAP in order to. There are orders up into 24,320 area. So I want to see this stay above the VWAP to potentially take something here. There you go, Barclay. I think you'll like it. Done for the day. Lock myself out. There you go, Nando. This air blowing on my neck's got to go. Oh. It's true, Dakota. That is true. Tons of orders up into 320, all the way up to 320. It's crazy this isn't pushing above that. Appreciate the gifts there, man. Thank you. 420s here, I think. Yeah, I love hearing that, Eric. I hope you're doing well, man. Juan, hola. Bookmap's empty right now. There was a lot more orders up here above us. We rejected basically off that VWAP there and traded back lower. Chart colors look beautiful. I appreciate that, man. Love the positivity. Love it. Nearly top ticket. There you go. Put us right back up there. All right, Matthew, take it easy, man. Yeah, don't blame me, man. Hard to tell what this wants to do. Looks like it wants to dump, but Now there's orders back up to 24, 220. Lit up on both sides here. Chevy Sprint. Dude, those Mercedes vans are sick. It's about the same right now. It's moving pretty much the same. They're not. They look sick. Appreciate that, V. Chase, what's up? Morning's going great. Till the turbo blows up. I didn't even know. Why would they turbo those? Do I use Scotch Porter products? I'm not sure what that is. I don't use anything on my beard. I put some cocoa butter on my face in the mornings. That's about it. Probably gets in my beard. Appreciate that, Adam. So much positivity today. I love it. I got some smooth jazz music playing in my ear right now. It's just a random playlist. It's hard to tell what this price action wants to do, man. I'm just staying patient. I'm answering an email right now. There's orders up into the 40s to the 50 right now, but the order book keeps shifting back and forth, so it's not clear. It hasn't picked a direction. Appreciate that, AK. Appreciate that. How are you trading going today? I haven't taken a trade. Lazarus needs some cocoa butter. Yeah, I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm just not sure. I need this to pick a direction. Made 600 today. We're at the gym now. What are you hitting? Hey, good job on that, man. That shirt color comp. Look at this, man. You guys are just full of positivity today. I love it. Today at the gym, I'm going to hit chest. Christian, I think you are somewhat of an anomaly. 2 facts hold true. 1, you're a man of God, and 2, you are a ginger. Providing proof that gingers can and do have souls. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That's funny. I like that. Dumping right back. We absorb those 40s and then turn right back around. I trade both, Barn. Just depends. Depends on how we're looking. I feel like I need to be like a detective in the 80s or something with this music that I have playing in my ear. Listen to this. You got to hear this. What is this? Where does this playlist come from? It's crazy. Haven't taken a trade. No, I have not taken a trade. Speakeasy music. You think we're going to rebalance the range that we created from Trump yesterday? That was my initial feeling this morning. I thought we were going to come down and take more of this up. So far, we're kind of just bouncing around. Sexy time playlist. I didn't even think about that. That's not what came to my mind. I feel like I'm a detective, like in the shadows with my big trench coat on, my top hat down, and like smoking a cig under there's a flickering street light nearby or something. And then Drake and Travis Scott comes on. Now there's a bunch of orders down to 24,175. There's orders up to the VWAP here at 24,220 as well. There's no telling what this wants to do right now, man. Have not traded yet, no. It's Meltdown, Adam. Good guess. No, haven't taken anything yet, man. Nothing clean for me to want to get involved in. This long would have been decent, but is your name Christian or are you a Christian? I'm both. Name is Christian and I am a Christian. Club 74, there you go. Up 7,500, very nice, man. It's a good day right there. Don't give any of it back. Yo, what's up, Jeep? Yeah, this is dangerous. If you're gonna scalp this, you gotta be really quick. Your lives are actually helpful. Hey, I appreciate that, C3. I'm glad to hear that, man. I was called an overrated trader yesterday by somebody. Just noise, though, man. I love hearing that positivity. Thoughts on Hubert Davis? He needs to go. I think he will be gone here shortly. Pretty sure he'll be gone. The worst thing to happen to us this season was beating Duke. I said that when it happened. I said, that's the worst thing. I've wanted him gone for a while now. And I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I was happily pulling for Duke to beat us because I thought if we won, they would give some justification for keeping him around, which I didn't think was good for the program. Look at this pump right here, dude. You got to please be really careful with this, man. This is one of those days where you need to just, it would be better just to sit on your hands, maybe even just shut it down and walk away. Bring back old Roy. I don't think you could pay him enough to get in there. That's the thing, though. That you raise a good point. Who do you replace him with? I don't know who's available or who would be potentially interested in the job. Get Krzyzewski. Pull him out of retirement. What an epic story that would be. Grass isn't always greener. That is true. If anything, you're underrated. I appreciate that, Nicholas. It took that long after we closed over the FEGs and VWAP and it got stopped out. Yeah, just be careful, man. That if you're gonna trade this, I should have made a video on this. PJ made one, so I didn't feel like making it, and I felt like I would be kind of like copying him if I did it. But size down with the way the market is right now. Don't be afraid to size down, like tremendously size down. You know, I trade one mini. If I trade this, I'm going to trade maybe 2 or 3 micros. I think that's the kind of sizing I'm talking about. Because there's no point in just blowing your crap up just because you know. Think about this in the long run. Think about it over the long period of time. Try to protect your capital as much as possible. I'm trading 35 accounts right now, Sam. I have 20 Apex accounts, 5 TPT, 5 Tradeify, 5 Lucid. What am I missing? 20 Apex, 5 Tradeify, 5 Lucid, 5 TPT. Yeah, 35. But I'm not trading them all at once. I'm individually trading the firms. There you go, Alice. Smart, man. No, those are evals. All of them are funded except for the Apex accounts. 20 Apex are evals. They're up 1,700 or something, though. They're 50K accounts. So I need another 1,500 to go, or 1,300. I use TradeSyncer, Sam. I've had a lot of people mentioning a platform called Tradecopia. I've heard good things about that. I haven't checked it out yet. But I've been using TradeSyncer. The only issues I've ever had with them, and I'm not sure if they fix this or not, but I found a solution to it. But if you sign in super early in the morning, which I normally do, I sign into all my stuff around like 8 a.m., 7:30, 8 a.m., and then you don't take a trade until way later, sometimes the TradeSyncer goes idle and won't execute across whatever other accounts you're trading. So you got to refresh it or sign out and sign back in before you take a trade to make sure everything's, hasn't gone idle. I've had situations where I've gotten into a trade and it's open to trade, but then it wouldn't close the trade, or it didn't cancel. It left limit orders, on the chart or something like that. So you got to be careful with those sorts of scenarios. But those are the only issues I've ever had with it. And those have actually cost me a lot of money. Take it easy, man. Yeah, have a blessed day. I started off with my own personal capital, man, and I don't recommend that at all. That's why I made that video about how I would do it. If I was to start over again, exactly how I would do it. I would not trade personal capital. I started out on Forex and I started with personal capital and I got cooked. Lost way more money than I needed to. How far back is that video? It's pinned. It's pinned, Chase. It might be like the third video or something. It is. It's the third video. How long you been trading? 5 years. I hit 5 years in January. I wouldn't say so, man. I wouldn't do that. They make it pretty enticing to go live with them, from what I hear. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I would give it a chance. If you don't like it, you can always, blow the. I shouldn't say it, but you could blow the live and then just go back to evals. But they sent out an email recently. You should check your emails. They sent an email out about that, and then they even posted like a video and a thing on Twitter about how they know what traders do in terms of like not wanting to go live. So they're trying to make it more attractive. They're really Lucid is really a good. They're a trader's firm. I feel like they listen to feedback and they're trying to make. Obviously, they want to make money, but they're also trying to provide the best product they can. I noticed progress pretty quickly, man. But in terms of actually making some money, I didn't really start making any significant money until last year. It took me a while, and that's another reason why I made that video. I feel like I could have made money quicker. Not that you should try to rush the process, but I think I could have been more. I could have been more efficient with my time if I had done it properly. Ryan, absolutely. Quant Tower Bookmap. I've never used Quant Tower, so I don't know, but I really like Bookmap. For the downsides to live trading, well, if you're trading live, like your own personal capital, there's a tax benefit to that, and there's also benefits to having direct access to your money and not having to follow rules and things like that. But if you're trading with a live account with a prop firm, you're trading live funds, but you're not getting the tax benefit. You're still getting taxed as a 1099. And some firms don't allow you to have multiple live accounts. They consolidate your accounts into one account. So you're not able to spread the risk out. You're not able to maximize your profits as much. Yeah, man. I'm working on an indicator. It's slow. I'm learning coding. Like this semester, I'm taking a statistics course that is heavily centered around coding. I mean, it's a coding class, but it's teaching you how to code in order to, analyze statistics. Kenny, no, I can't, man. On Thursday, I have class. Spring break's over, so I have class on Thursday. Dude, there's all kinds of resources on coding, Ryan. I'm learning Python. Um, there's so many free resources online, and then even like there's some paid resources that are super cheap for like $10. You can get all look up like on YouTube and stuff, man. You can find all kinds of stuff. I'm using VS Code right now, Tristan. Yeah. That's the thing. The coding stuff, like especially the stuff that I'm doing right now, is really kind of pointless to learn because with AI, man, there's like it's way more efficient to use AI than to do it yourself. What's your age? I'm 33. I do have Claude. Yeah, I do have Claude. It's crazy how Anthropic is going to be the leader, I think, in the AI space. I listen to some pretty cool AI podcasts. They do like weekly updates about where AI currently is and like all the latest stuff. It's pretty interesting. A lot of coding jobs are gone. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the first ones to go. The only reason I'm taking this class is it's a prerequisite for some other stuff that I'm doing. I'll see if I can find it. It's on my Spotify, Ryan. I'll tell you what it is. It's Bookmap. What's your win rate? I think it's in the mid 60s right now this month. It's not super high, but my profit factor is 2.8, I believe, right now, 2.7, something like that. So my wins are far outweighing my losses. The reason it's so low in 60s actually isn't really low, but I keep when I'm trading order flow and momentum, I keep a pretty tight stop. So sometimes I'll get stopped out 2 or 3 times in the same trade. Like yesterday, that happened to me. I knew it was getting ready to break loose to the downside, but I was keeping such a tight stop that I think I got stopped out twice, maybe even 3 times before the trade actually played out. So that affects the win rate. Took 3 break evens and 1 small $200 loss. These conditions blow accounts. Be safe. Yeah, dude, that's a good. You're very right. I'd call it a day on that, man. Look at this chop, dude. Like this is. There's nothing to trade in that. Nothing to trade in that. Wait for a breakout in one direction or the other. No, this isn't Q. What DMV trip you just exposed you to? It's called Bookmap, man. This is level 2 data. So this is a level 2 data software. Shows you where orders are stacked up in the market, where limit orders are. Also shows you the aggression of the market orders that are being placed. Shows you, this is how I read order flow and momentum. Just wait for for Trump to drop this one. I bet Israel is actually going to be the one to do it. They're going to try to screw up these peace talks. What's good, Gabe? I have not taken anything. Nope. Level 3 is basically the same thing from my understanding, but it has more details about who's placing these orders. They usually only institutions have access to level 3 data, and you can see what other institutions are placing orders, how they're editing, like how they're changing their orders, you know, adding or taking away from orders that are in the market. So it's relatively similar, but you get more details about who it is that's playing, who it is that is the market makers, if you will. You can see their information. It's got ID tags. Usually I think the government is what uses that also to be able to keep track, to make sure people aren't breaking rules. Spoofing's illegal, so they heavily regulate that to make sure people aren't spoofing orders and doing things like that. Do you know if you can use Bookmap on mobile? I highly doubt it. You might be able to do it if it's a non-Apple device. I know you can do it. I use my iPad sometimes. I usually don't trade unless I'm away from this setup. But if I am going to trade away from my setup, I'll set up my iPad as a secondary monitor and use my laptop and play it on there. But I can't get it on my phone or anything. Isn't Bookmap 300 a month? No, it's a little over 100. What is spoofing? Throwing massive orders into the market and then pulling them out, like you're basically trying to fish price in a direction, like you're not actually serious about placing the order, but you're constantly doing it to manipulate price. It's basically price manipulation. You have any YouTube recommendations from reputable traders? There's a couple of guys, but they don't really do tutorials. I mean, there's a couple of guys. Austin Silver FX has a couple of videos on order flow. He doesn't trade order flow, but on Bookmap, like how to use that. He trades a VWAP strategy. There's a guy named Rips who trades order flow, and he doesn't do really hardly any like teaching videos, but you can watch his live streams every morning at 8 a.m. and he's trading order flow. But it's hard to find, man. It's hard to find. Appreciate that, Ryan. I'm glad it's helpful, man. Took me about a year and a half to start feeling comfortable relying on Bookmap to take my trades. Probably could have been quicker if I had spent more time. Once I really sat down and I had days where I just strictly watched Bookmap in conjunction with TradingView and wasn't actually trying to trade, I started learning it a lot quicker. That's what I recommend people doing. Global Plus, and then you got to buy the CME data. How you avoid choppy sessions? Shut it down and come back a different day. I mean, that's really the only solution, man. Probably not, Noah. To be completely honest with you, man, this is not ideal conditions here. It's not worth taking a risk. Moving like shitcoin this morning. Yeah. What do you think of ultra low time frames? I don't recommend it, man. 30 seconds is as low as I'll go, and I very, very rarely will do that. I think it depends on your scalping. Like if you're doing like some high frequency scalping, the lower time frames like that are good, like 15 second, 30 second. But for the most part, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I'm done. I was up 700 on one of my BE and down 400 on the other. Yeah, go relax, Luce. Definitely call it a day, man. It's not worth trying to risk making. There's so many good days where price action is just moving the way you would want it to that there's no reason to try to put on risk in a market like this, in an environment like this. Do most of your trades come PM session? Not necessarily. Yesterday, I think I took it. It was basically right after I got off a stream yesterday. I was sitting here making some food, and I looked over at Bookmap, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's about to dump!" And so I came back over here, and that's when I took that trade yesterday. But for the most part, I try to stick between 9:30 a.m. and 11. Look at this. Somebody was short and just got absolutely bamboozled. Down 1,300 on take profit, 50K test account. Do I try to get back some or stop? Stop. Stop for the day, man. No reason. Never a good mindset to have that you're trying to get it back. You just need to, the only mindset you need to have is to be looking for the next best setup. And none of this is good for any sort of A+ setup. Even if you're scalping in this is like, you're going to get cooked, potentially. You were short, Tristan? Yeah. This is dangerous, man. Being able to identify days like this and avoid taking a trade is what's going to separate you from the people who are just cycling through evals. I had two or three gauge, but if I'm going to do that, man, I got to if I'm going to put that kind of risk on, even on a eval, I want to make sure that I'm very, very confident in that setup. One is my typical trade. One contract. Minis on eval, mini. Blue lines of VWAP anchored to the 9 a.m. open. Or actually, this is 8 a.m., the 8 a.m. session beginning. This is anchored to the 6 p.m. true day open from last night. I don't know, man. I'm not sure, Touche. This is terrible price action. Appreciate all the follows, guys. Trying to hit 2K, man. We're close to 2K. I think we're 450 or so away. $500, 491. I'm gonna do a giveaway when we hit 20K. Lovely. I'd take the day off. Honestly, this is not something I'd want to trade. Come back tomorrow. Price could potentially be a lot better, and that you can make back that 340 easily. But I wouldn't try to trade this, man. To be completely honest. Will you stop streaming once you're in school? I'm in school right now. I got class at 12:30. Get a second plant once you hit 20K. I might do that. I got a Japanese maple that I've been looking at. That's a tree, not a plant, but been waiting on the midpoint of that 8 a.m. orb for an hour and a half. We're getting there. Get a cat? Absolutely not. I have a cat. It lives at my parents' house. No. Spring break's over. That was last week. I stream every day, except for Thursdays when school's going on. I have an 8 a.m. on Thursday that doesn't get out until close to 9:30 and usually runs long, so I don't want to rush back here and feel disjointed trying to rush to get the stream going, and it's easier just to take that day off. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think it is for someone to learn day trading? Not that hard. If you're of average intelligence, I don't think it's that hard. What's hard is mastering your psychology. That's seriously, you'll hear me say that 1,000 times. That truly is the hardest part of trading. And most people, the reason most people fail is they can't ever get a hold of that. Look at this. This is just random, dude. It has a 120-point move in a matter of a minute and 15 seconds. Not even. How old are you? 33. Just turned 33 last month. Blew my account. I was one day for passing it. I hate to hear that, man. That's why I don't do limit orders, Alejandro. It's exactly why I don't do it. What camera are you using? I'm using a Sony DSLR. I can't remember. I can't remember. I got it like mounted too, so I can't turn around and look. It's a Sony DSLR camera though. Yeah, this PA is not it. 1600, there you go. When you start day trading 5 years ago. Did Trump say something? I didn't get a notification. Bro, who just followed me with that LeBron with that LeBron profile picture? You're wild, dude. LeBron wearing some booty shorts. What's up, Mac? How's it going, man? I'm just sitting here watching this very weird price action. There you go, Dakota. Can you explain that more, the psychology part? Yeah, mastering your psychology, learning, this is a perfect example, learning that you don't always have to click the button. It's fine to take the day off. You know, we so badly want to click the button and get into a trade to make money that it will cause us to get into less than ideal conditions and potentially lose money when there's no reason to take that risk. You can wait until conditions are way better, trade then, and actually make money and risk, have a less likelihood of some crazy BS like that 120 point candle stopping you out. So learning when to walk away when you're ahead, learning when to walk away when you're losing, learning when to not take a trade at all. Those three things right there, if you can master that kind of stuff, that's all psychological, man. And most people can't do that. They get greedy, and so they overtrade when they're ahead, end up giving their profits back. They overtrade when they're behind, and end up blowing accounts. If I pass my eval, just know you helped me so much when I first started. Appreciate that, Dakota. I hope it happens, man. Yes, CME group. CME group is what you need for, I don't know what FORMD is, but CME group is the data set that you need for NASDAQ and S&P 500 futures. Had a beautiful entry with 10 micros at the ES sweep. Exited, gap fill on two fundeds, done for the day. Hey, there you go. Have a good day, man. Very nice. Yeah, if you're looking, are you on TradingView, Gage? Is that what you're looking at? Yeah, TradingView, the data is $7 a month, I think. Learned about psychology with GameStop. I trade ES as well. Slow and steady, man. Don't rush it. Keep doing what you're doing to get to that point. Don't rush that last $398. I'm about to change my license plate to ES1. What's your strategy? I trade order flow with momentum and lean into ICT concepts. Specifically, recently, I've been trading the pitch and catch method with order flow and momentum. Taking the rest of the day off, bro. I got a bit of profit pre-market, but this PA is trash. Hey, appreciate you being here, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day. How many trades are you taking a day and how many hours are you trading on average? I'm on the charts from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. And I'm looking for one really good trade. Sometimes it looks like I've taken more than one trade because I'll have such tight stops. I'll get stopped out just to protect my capital, and then I'll re-enter the trade. Like that's exactly what happened yesterday. I knew it was getting ready to break loose to the downside, but I had my stop so tight. I got stopped out, I think, twice before it finally broke loose. Ended up making a ton of money, but generally I only need really one good trade to take. You did not miss any trades, in my opinion. Why don't you trade gold? I'm just not a fan of the way it moves. I've traded it like 7 times in my life. I think I'm 5 for 7 on gold. I have 35 accounts right now. 20 Apex, 5 TPT, 5 Tradify, 5 Lucid. There you go, Alejandro. Very smart. This is dangerous PA right here. Right back down. And then rejecting. Cheapest account you can buy right now, I believe, is a Apex account. 50K intraday trailing. It's like $19 for the account with a discount code. Best bang for your buck, I think, is the Lucid account. The Lucid Flex account as a beginner, because it doesn't have a time limit on it. It doesn't have an activation fee. I think that for a beginner, that's what I would recommend. Apex is 30. The end of day trailing is 30. Intraday trailing is still 19. And then there's no monthly, it's just an activation fee. It depends on your trading. Intraday for me doesn't mess with me. I'm so used to trading it that if I'm going to buy 20 accounts, I might as well buy. That's going to save me $10 times 20, 200. Save me $200 right there. So Lucid had the same rules as Take Profit. Similar, very similar rules. They don't. Lucid is not intraday trailing like Take Profit is. TPT is intraday trailing until you reach your buffer. No, I think Take Profit's a good firm to start with. The intraday trailing for new traders is kind of tough sometimes. So the reason I think Lucid is good mostly is because of that fact that it doesn't have a time limit. You don't have to rush the process. No, we're good, dude. We don't need signals. Thank you, though. What does a Lucid account run? I want to say it's like 80 right now, 89, somewhere around there for the 50K. Something like that. Don't hold me directly to that. It might be a little more than that, or maybe a little less. I can't remember. Let's see. 90, is that right? 85? I can't tell. It's either 85 or 90 for the 50K. It depends on the sale that's running, man, and the firms. Oh, you're talking about across firms. Well, there's no activation fee with that Lucid account. If you can spend the 19 on an Apex account, and then you're going to pay like a $79 activation fee after you pass. So actually, the Lucid account is cheaper, you know. But it's very unlikely that you're going to pass on your first account that you buy. Not saying it won't happen, but it's just not likely. How do you suggest beating intraday trailing at TPT? Don't let trades come back on you. Don't look for these long swooping trades. Look to take 20, 25, 30 points on a move and close the trade. Just take your profits. That's why I'll trade 1 or 2 minis instead of trading micros on those. Yeah, try Lucid. See if that, without the intraday trailing, see if that helps you out. It might be easier to navigate. Tradeify is good too. The Tradeify select plans are good, but you have 30 days to pass or blow the account. Otherwise, it's going to renew. It's going to charge you again. With Lucid, that's not the case. It takes a little getting used to. The intraday trailing does take a little getting used to. Yeah, you can't trade. Whatever firm you go with, you need to make sure you're very familiar with their rules. With TPT, you cannot trade red folder news. I have links to all the different prop firms' fax pages, and you should, they're in my Discord. Whenever you're getting ready to trade with a firm you're unfamiliar with, or even if you think you're familiar, I would definitely make sure you're reading their fax page, the FAQ page, and go through the rules and make sure you're very familiar with their rules. If you had to teach someone who didn't know anything about trading in person, how long would it take you? It depends on the person, man. Trading is really individual. It's very dependent on the person's individual and their ability to master their psychology. I can't say that enough. You can teach somebody the basics and the fundamentals of trading in terms of market analysis and how to use certain tools. But if they can't master their psychology, they're never going to succeed. Does AI trading work? It does in some cases, yeah. I mean, like bots. Are you talking about like bots? Or are you talking about like the people that want to screenshot the chart and submit it into AI and ask it what to do? I don't suggest that. There was a guy that came in here one time that said, all you need to do is Grok, just to screenshot your chart and put it into Grok and it'll tell you what to do. Like, let me know how that works for you, man. What's the difference between Lucid Pro and Lucid Flex? Lucid Pro does not have consistency in the eval phase, and it does in the funded. Lucid has consistency in the eval phase, but not in the funded, and the payout structure is a little different. It tells you, if you go to their homepage, you can literally sit there and, I mean, they make it very easy to see the comparison. Just go to lucid.com, scroll down, and you can just bounce between the two and look at the difference. I'm not trading this. I'm about to hop off. I get off at 11. My window's closed. I'm going to call it right there, guys. I'm 6 minutes over. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the follows. Drop a follow if you're new and you haven't already. I appreciate that. Trying to get to the 20,000 mark. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. And hopefully we get some better PA than what we had today. Love you guys. Take care. God bless you. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid today. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, Mac.